My name is Sarah the Time Traveler, and I have traveled back into the past of Poway, California, using my handy-dandy time machine. There I have met 4 wonderful children from 4 different time periods in Poway. Using my research, I created a book called Poway History, Story of a Child's Life in Poway. And today I want to share with you the information I have learned. The first story I'm going to read about is about a boy named Hadapa from a Kumeyaay tribe in Poway in 500 AD. Every day, I wake up to the sun rising outside my iwa. An iwa is a house where Kumeyaay like me live. On the inside of our iwa are grasses and comfy rabbit skin blankets. This makes the floor very comfy. My iwa doesn't have a hole for a fire in the roof, but some of the other families' iwas do. My family and I eat breakfast together in our iwa, and then we go our separate ways. Today I'm going to learn how to hunt with my father, while my mother stays behind to make baskets. I am so excited to come with my father. I quickly put on my sandals to protect my feet from the hot summer ground and race out of the iwa. Then I hear my mother call in Ipai, my native language, "Hadapa, don't forget your pouch." I run back in and grab my pouch and put it around my neck. My pouch is very important to me. It contains white sage, or pelete. "Thanks, Mother," I yell, as I run to catch up with my father. Today my father and I are planning to catch rabbits. Normally when we hunt, we bring back lizards, rabbits, or deer. My father and I spot a rabbit right away. I get out my rabbit throwing stick and throw it low to the ground. I miss and the rabbit gets away. My father tells me to pick it up and try again. Soon after, another rabbit comes along and I throw my stick again. This time, the rabbit throwing stick creates a zigzag pattern along the ground similar to the rabbit's run. The stick then trips the rabbit and I can run to pick it up. Before I can be proud of knocking down the rabbit, I must first thank the rabbit for the food it gives me. Animals and plants are very important to the Kumeyaay like me because we use them for everything. We eat the meat of the rabbit, but we also use its fur for blankets. And then there's his pouch. While we hunt, my mother and other women go to collect plants and herbs, as well as make baskets for acorns collected. The baskets are made of willow branches that come from a willow tree. My younger sister goes to help as well. However, not all women gather plants, and not all men hunt. When families have no boys, girls will hunt, and when families don't have any girls, boys will gather berries and plants. This is not uncommon in my tribe of 20. This is why my friend, with a family of only girls, will hunt with me. After catching many rabbits, my father teaches me how to finish making my own bow out of oak tree, and suno for the bowstring. I already know how to make arrows. I've been practicing for some time. Soon I will be as good as the older boys. We make our arrows out of obsidian. These arrowheads can fall off from the main body of the arrow. That way I can easily put on a new arrowhead on the arrow. They are called compact arrowheads. And then here is an acorn basket. And here is the rabbit throwing stick. After finishing my bow, I am very excited to show it off. My friends and I shoot arrows without points to practice our aim without hurting each other. The adults continue their work while we play. We soon grow hungry. That's fine, as we have been taught how to hunt lizards on our own to eat. While hunting for lizards, one of my friends finds a rattlesnake. We do not hunt rattlesnakes or larger animals like the coyote, so we back away and go hunt for lizards elsewhere. While eating our lizards, I talk with my friends about the ceremony coming up. Soon boys who are old enough will have a celebration to mark their coming of age into adulthood. They get a tattoo on their forehead with dots and get to paint on rocks. Girls also receive a tattoo for coming of age on their chins, but they don't paint on rocks like the boys do. My friend Kunya will be coming of age this year. Then we play games together. At the ceremony tonight, I decide to sit next to Kunya. This ceremony is for our chief to give us a lesson. It is about the creation of the world. creation, our chief says, happened when two turtles rose from the water and created land. Kunya and I always love this story. Other stories are told as well. One is about a snake that is turned into a worm because he makes fun of the other snakes. Here are some of the rock paintings that boys would like to make. And this is from Poway. And recently they did new scans on it to discover the pigment that was left behind. And this is from an area outside of where Poway would be, but it marks the ceremony, and there potentially might be a monster in there. We don't know. Or a boat. Alright, last page. Soon it is time for dinner. My family and I have shawi, a dish made from acorns that we mash with a mano on a mortara. Then we cook it in a basket with a hot rock inside. This way we do not burn our baskets. So before the Kumeyaay were able to make clay pots, they actually made baskets, and then so they wouldn't burn their baskets by putting them in the fire, they would just heat up a rock and then put the rock inside the basket. Okay, the shawi is tasty, but it takes a lot of acorns to make. When we go to the mountains in the summer, there are larger acorns there. They have more meat and are better for making shawi. Although it takes 2 days to get to the mountains, it is worth the wait. Many other tribes also go to the mountains during the summer. We wear our best capes and willow bark skirts when we go. I am proud of our little Poway group, and I will wear my best cape when we go. Now it is time for bed, but all I can think about are the tasty acorns I am going to eat this summer. And then if you look closely, the mano is the rock that helps crush the hole in the ground, which is the mortara. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I actually have in my bag, what we were talking about earlier, or a mano. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually an indent where they used to hold their hand when they were mashing acorns or other food that would need to eat.